So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Belletti. Rodri. That's Guti. De Bruyne. And it's Belletti. Here's Guti. Nuno Mendes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Trientes. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That is good strength. Decent hit! And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution in progress.
Guti! And that was very necessary.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Climbs up big! It's a great ball. And it's Belletti. Pacheco getting this one clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a throw. In once more. And he's taking no chances there. Tries a shot! He scores! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Persepolis get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Kubo. Off the ball! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oyarzabal has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Sergio Gomez. Oh, that's fabulous.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Off the ball! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jet.
And time is up. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Persepolis lost their way.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening.
And the move. Terrific header! Goal! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Maradona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
He makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
No, that's been intercepted.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nuno Mendes, he's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's a superb pass.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And they're back on the ball again.
Persepolis really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He gets big! He's missed, but not by that far. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That pass has been well intercepted. Guti. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Persepolis can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's a look and place it forward. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Rodri powering forward here. Persepolis still this single goal behind.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Threads one in. Spread neatly. Oh, smashing header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pinches it off him.
Persepolis are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he thumps it clear. Persepolis are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Persepolis are running out of time to save themselves. That is a brilliant interception.
Persepolis need to give it.
And that will be it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Quick reminder today,
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And claimed it back swiftly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Okay, interesting. Quarter of an hour played. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
He is just caressing the ball. Casemiro. Garnacho. Foot in. Rodri. And Mendes. Chiesa. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. He's found a way through. Some good work on the right flank here. Chiesa is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Martinez. Here's Shaw. Garnacho. And it's Shaw. And that's really well manoeuvred. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bruno Fernandes. Neither side giving way. It has been tight.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He can run onto that. Lovely. Now the finish! And he's done it!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Persepolis have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And the first half is done. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Persepolis clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Persepolis head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Garnacho. That's a lovely, neat pass. Diogo Dalot. He's shifting through the gears here. De Ligt gets good distance on it. Ugarte. Nice ball. Højlund! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. They've played it short. Garnacho. Persepolis are looking to go forward now. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, no joy this time. Martinez. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Garnacho. And the shot! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Simplicity itself.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Substitution in progress.
Rodri, a searching ball that into space. Ball's out once more. Cristiano Ronaldo. Defending of the desperate variety. Ericsson gets it away. Bruno Fernandes threads one in. Nice bit of trickery. He's picked his way through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. De Ligt gets it clear. Lovely feet.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Bruno Fernandes. Martinez.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Gets his pass away.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Guti. Nuno Mendes. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated, but if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That has been cut short. Valverde. Güler. Oh, that's fabulous. Pass is just off target. That's a corner kick. Güler with the short one. It'll be a throw-in. Persepolis still without a single shot on target. Mbappe. Mbappe! Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
They've played it short. It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And he was quick to react. Approaching the half-hour mark. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. It's gone behind for a goal kick. A lot of space, and the shot! Goal! First blood drawn. Well, there was to be no other outcome. Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And they've got rid. Valverde. Lucas Vazquez. For Valverde. Goulet. He is through here. Now there's a fine ball. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fran Garcia. Chouameni. Goulet. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the game has already resumed here. Great hit! And it's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Vinicius Junior! And now they can clear their lines. Rodrigo. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Lucas Vazquez just loves to go forward whenever he can. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. He's onside. Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ceballos and Garcia. Chouameni. Modric. Rodrigo. Now it's Lucas Vazquez. No outsmarting him this time.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Lucas Vazquez.
Guti.
Coming on the field is number 66.
Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Modric. Ball's gone out of play. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that was vital. He can get that clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lunin gets it clear. Rodrigo. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe. Look at the space here.
3 minutes added time.
And a shot! Ceballos finds himself offside.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Persepolis have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Couldn't squeeze it through. Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Stood up well to him there. And it's from Mario. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that has been clubbed away. Vinicius Junior.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text him.
Batistuta! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Vinicius Junior. Torres. Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No way through. He can run onto that. It's loose, and there's a race. Has a look and has a go. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Batistuta. Decent hit! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Wilshere.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 2.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi. Madrid are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Musiala, deftly done. Oh, that's a key interception. Defending was strong and firm. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gently done. Oh, super find. That's a fabulous... Can he finish? They've scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides.
And there is the half-time whistle. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each.
What
have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Rummenigge, Guti, real chance! He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Brazil have their second corner now. Punched away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He won't be happy with that one. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And he's heaved it away. Now this could be it. Vinicius Junior! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Played back to the goalkeeper. Madrid. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, there's the hit. It's a goal. It's level again. What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's played forward. Mendes gets across to intercept that. And he cuts out the supply. Played back in. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
No, that's been intercepted. And he's on his way! He's through and all alone! Great hit! And he has kept it out somehow!
Alvarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. And the keeper beats it away. Guti, it's a pretty loose pass.